Money Train. We in the building right now with Little High from the Trap Stars, straight out of Dallas, Texas, man. This is what we do best. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Kings and queens lead by example. You feel me? Little High in the building, holding it down. What's going on, my boy?
Hey man, I've been chilling on it, man. Just working on new music and everything, letting everybody get my face card down. You know what I'm saying? Cause that song Get It Big kind of we did it in '07, but everybody didn't get to see actual like the face, like the Migos. There's three of them, but you know Takeoff, you know Offset, you know all the little artists individually from that type of section. But we came out a long time ago where, you know what I'm saying, it was different, man. We didn't really have no people that can just show us the way. So it's like it's a different time now.
I feel that. You know, welcome to the show, man. This is Poeticals Podcast, hosted by Money Train, man. This is worldwide talent. We may be in Dallas, but we worldwide when it comes to the talent that's out here. You feel me, man? And we definitely about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Talk a lot about the music, the up and coming things that's going on, the movement, the gloves up, guns down movement. Shout out to my people who, you know what I'm saying, got that popping, man. Much love in the city. And man, we just gonna talk about Dallas love, you know what I'm saying, from the food to the music to the cars to the swag, you know what I'm saying, and of course to the music. So this is how we going down, man. And I like to go ahead and start off with a little game, bro. It's called True and False. Now,
Yeah,
true or false? The number one question, should I say number one question is this: when it comes to support, you get more love and support from people you don't know versus people you know. Is that true or false?
that's true.
Okay. Now, when it comes to the music and collaboration, upcoming artists will rather work with people they know more overall versus people who they don't know who really coming hot, but in the same city. Is that true or false?
That's true.
Now, when it comes to the drill music, right now, do you feel like the drill music, the experience behind the drill music, the message behind the drill music, do you feel like that eliminate a lot of our black people? True or false?
True.
Man, and that's real. Now, when it comes to a lot of rap artists right now that's coming up, I know it's all about money and it take money to make money. So,
Yep.
do you feel like when it comes to the investment, do you feel like a lot of artists are investing in their craft, their time, and their career? True or false?
False.
That's false. Man, you know what time it is. It's about to go down on this Poetic Was podcast. We got a little high in the building, holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have definitely heard of him. You know what I'm saying? Get it big, the whole nine. We gonna go ahead and let him talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And what's to come. And I know we talked about a little bit of that new boogie movement right now. Man, go ahead and talk to us, man. What's going down? A little high.
Man, you know, I had a talk with Lil Ronnie, man, and he came out with a song. It's called Birthday Bitch right now. And it's kind of the flip of the Get It Big song, but it's bringing it like on some 2023, really finna really hit hard in 2024. And then usually like when somebody remakes somebody's song, they be tripping and getting mad and all that. I praise them because I'm like, man, I'm still rapping. Like I go to the studio like all the time. But through the past experiences I dealt with in the music back in the day, it made me kind of more antisocial, pushing away from everybody. And then when he came out with that, I'm like, man, I need to come. He started hitting these platforms again because that inspired me to like. We made a, even though I knew in my heart that we made a big time movement when we did that song, because that was like one of the first songs that really kind of solidified for the girls. But Nelly got in trouble with Tip Drill. So back in the day when we got signed with Universal, girls couldn't turn their ass to the camera at that time. So even in the video when we were signed to Universal, it wasn't a video that I felt like would have been going till today. You know, because we was more like when BET Uncut and all that was out, when all that was out, we wanted videos like Tip Drill, the Pussy Popping with Luda, and that type of image at the time, yeah, because sex sell,
Yeah,
so because right now you can get Cardi B, Megan, they shaking ass like a motherfucker in the video, and it's cool. And then back in the day, it wasn't like the streaming platforms we got. It's like it was like MySpace back in the day, and you know, right now, and then YouTube just had kind of got started up right when we kind of popped off, but on the streaming side, like we were still slanging CDs. Like I'm back at DMX, Rhythm City, cause DMX was like, and then just another note, just on the drill music, it was more party music. Like you can go to DMX, they'll have a break where girls just dance on the stage, everybody in the crowd they'll watch, and then you'll have a dude come dance and they dancing on females and all that. But see that right now, Dallas is missing that real bad, man. Like we need to do better on like the clubs because it's really like about sections now. Like you got clubs that ain't got dance floors, and I'm like, man, that's where the problem comes because everybody in their little section want to get on Instagram and film themselves on Facebook, and like it's like, man, it ain't. I mean, we gonna run down through there, bro. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you.
that's real. That's what we're talking about. Like you say, man. For those who tapping on right now, go ahead and introduce yourself again. Let them know where you from. You know what I'm saying, and how. We're gonna start there.
Hey man, my name Lil High. I'm from West Dallas, Texas, man. Straight out there west, man, with Big Chief. You know what I'm saying? And Big Chief was a big inspiration too. Cause like when we used to hear Rhythm City, hey, Big Chief was the one that, hey man, y'all need to push this song, man. That mud really jumping. But man, I went to Irvin Nimitz High School, trying to play basketball. Before the music, we going back just really from the ground up to even how it started rapping. We at the football game on the bleachers making beats, rapping. And then we didn't never know it could turn into what it turned into. But the time when it did happen, it's like where the business mind frame, we had the talent was there. It's just you didn't have nobody to say, hey man, let me show y'all the ropes of the music industry. So just far as the downfall, a lot of artists from Dallas fail because it ain't nobody that's like can show you the game. Like we ain't got no little babies down here to kind of coach you up and hey, see, because right now, the baby get on one of my songs, hey, you going straight up. But Dallas ain't got no major artist that's like what I want to say. Like, we got good talent, but ain't no major artist. Like I feel like Mo3 could have been one because he had the singing, he had the gutter sound. He can hit you with anything that's coming, and then you had, he versatile. And Yellow Beezy Trap, like all that stuff played big parts of how Dallas. Like right now, I feel like Dallas at a low. You know what I'm saying? We got Big X to plug, and but I feel like they not giving us the respect. Like okay, like the young boys and all that. We need somebody like on that stature to capitalize Dallas to make it what it need to be.
Yeah, hey, you know what? That's real. That's real right there. So the question is, do you feel like a lot of people were sleeping on Dallas when it comes to the talent, the music in general?
Yeah, they sleeping on it, but it ain't even just the rappers. It's really with the radio stations and all that, man. Cause I'm gonna let a little secret. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, you try to get on the radio, the top 40 right now, man. They trying to come in your pockets. The most people you see blowing up right now is the dope dealers that get a good run, and then they can pay for their radio spins and all that. See what rappers don't know? Yeah, them BDS spins between 7 in the morning and 7 at night. They'll play you on Sunday on the mixtape show. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't really just fucking with us. Like, and I know the fake love and the real love. I ain't gonna say no names because I know a lot of shit that's going on. But it's like okay, the love between like Dallas, they ain't rocking with us, bro. Like they trying to make an excuse. Like you got more African songs than anything on the radio station. But why? They dropping that bag, man. Drake, he gonna stay in rotation forever because you can pay for that payola in all the states and over the world. That's what's taking over right now because it's so much social media your followers and everything that you can capitalize. You getting the views, so much money in it. Once you in it, you in it. But Dallas, I feel like people kind of they really come over here to steal from us, bro. Like they know, like everybody know Dallas got talent. They'll come down here, like we the number one market in the world to me for us for out of state artists. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody, if Pee Wee Longway can come down here, he gonna make 10 bands. He ain't on the radio nowhere in this motherfucker, but just off the social media, how Dallas react to other outside artists, we make them rich, but they don't enhance on their own artists like they embrace everybody else.
Damn. Hey, man, y'all done already heard it, man. Lil High going crazy right now. And it's all about, you know what I'm saying, keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? It's based off of that experience, based off of just being in Dallas, growing up with the music, growing up with the clicks, growing up seeing how outsiders, which is all love and respect, but how they come here and get a bigger bag than those who already live here and who really got talent. Like, hey, man, I feel like it's all about unity, that support. Everybody got to come together because I feel like when it comes to the music nowadays, people would rather be in competition. And like you say, it's all about that bag. If you ain't got your bag right, but we know you the hardest in the city, it's like the scale is you know what I'm saying, off balance. You know what I'm saying? Because this person who don't got the money but got the hottest skills, got the hottest flow, they sleeping on them. It's like, hey, you know, so we know you hot, but since you ain't got your bag right, hey man, get your bag right, then we tap in. Nah. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you gotta blast some people so your cover runneth over. Longevity stuff. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't believe in that or they don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is this. What's your definition of support?
Support is like, man, it go real deep, man, cause it's like through my family, my main family, like, you know, I can see well when we first popped out, you know, and it was out the blue. We got a blessing. Shout out to DJ Smiley, Go DJs, and DJ Drop back in the day. Hey, without them, we would have never had a chance to even get on the platform. But how I seen support was when the song was played in the club and they went bananas, everybody came after the fact, you know. But my real supporters was like my mama, my dad, and my brother. And that's all I know. Cause my brother, he did a lot of stuff, man. He was in the streets. Hey, he put 100,000 down on the trap stars. You know what I'm saying? Just to get us popping. And we came out overnight. It wasn't like we was DSR. Cause when I was in high school, I'm jamming DSR. And you know, they was hot. They been hot, but it's like when they got signed to Universal, it was our Caprice Music, Universal Republic. Then we got signed right behind them with Universal Republic on the Get It bid. But I didn't see the support until the song was on BT and all that. It's like right now, if I get a song pop right now, yeah, I got fans. You know, I got my certain ones, but it ain't just to the bid like how it's supposed to be. Like, you know, just where, you know, my average likes on, you know, and I know why my career kind of on my end, on my song kind of slid, because it's like a false narrative out there over trap stars and my brother and high, and then the people I was in school with that was backing it. It's like, oh man, now they rip people off for money. Well, shit, I'm gonna put y'all on something just in case people didn't know. We signed our deal for Universal. It was 120,000. So out of that 120,000, we had a manager that was, you know, booking shows, but kind of getting money on the back end. So my brother fired. He had 100,000 put, and then when he lost that, it was like you lost it like that because it's like it's crazy. And then that 120,000, we get sued by our manager. That was 90,000 off from us breach of contract. So that was 90,000. So just the deal 120,000. Then I ain't gonna say no names to put them out there, but through the radio station, we owe somebody 30,000. So through the labels, they paying off everybody but the artists. The artists get the last cut, you know. So that's just on when you sign with a label and all that. Like you gonna get the last cut. So then it make it look like through the group, we had a group, so it's like it's eight of us really. It was three on the Get It Big, but it was eight in all in our clique. Then you got beef with the clique because they actually want to get on and hey man, y'all turn. Well, man, we trying to get through the door with this one song, like how Future and them in Atlanta. Future had a lot of people where, somebody had to tell him, "Hey, you the man, bro. Go on push, and we gonna push behind you. You just set the bar for us." You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it go deep with me, man.
That's real. But y'all know what time it is, man. Stay tuned in. We about to go ahead and pay some bills real quick. Tap in with us, man. Poeticals Podcast. We got a little high in the building. Straight out of Dallas, Texas, man. Get it big, man. You know what time it is with us, man. Grind time. Much love. Y'all stay tuned in, man. We about to get into it. Hold that thought.
Yes, indeed. What's going down, y'all? It's Sumo World. Switch eyes in the building, man. Right now, I'm going live with CEO Money Train on that Think Like a Boss podcast. We're gonna talk about the music. We're gonna talk about this lemonade. We're gonna talk about AP Print and Supply, the biggest, and I say the biggest wholesale spot on the north side of Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get ready, man. We finna get it right. Y'all make sure y'all get it right. It's going down. Like I said, we about to go live. CEO Money Train. Rap Sumo, Big North. We in here.
You already know it's a green light. See your money train. Think Like a Boss podcast. Switch the house. Big North. Let's get it. It's going down.
Hey, what's up with it, man? It's your boy Lil High from the Trap Stars. And you know I'm gonna get it big with my boy Money Train. We on the Poetic Roots podcast Wednesday. Hey, be on the lookout, man. We gonna talk about the new boogie movement in 2023. Hey, man, put them guns down. Hey, put the gloves up if you got beef, man. We at the end of drill music, man. Hey, we need to go back to party life. But we gonna get more into it, man, on the podcast. Y'all be on the lookout.
You already know it's a grind time. It's a green light, man. See your money train. Lil High. It's going down. Poetic Rules podcast this Wednesday. Make sure y'all tap in. Green light. You know what time it is.
Yeah, man. You do know what time it is. We bringing that pressure. Do you understand me? Simple as that. Now, my question is this, fam. How important is consistency?
Consistency is very important, man. Cause you gotta keep that momentum going through all this, man. Cause you building fans at one time, and that's one thing say I failed at. For us, the consistency of like staying in their face and keeping it out there, and that's like the most important thing you can do.
That's real. Now, when that incident popped off, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, having to pay, you know what I'm saying, everybody, and like you said, the artists get paid last. Were you ever thinking about giving up, far as like putting a pen down and saying, man, fuck music, fuck this rap shit, I'm done with it?
Yeah, that's what really happened, man. Like I can go do a show and I know Get It Big hot, but the love of the music was gone because like you paying everybody else, and you can be like, well, man, I'm gonna go be a truck driver, man. I can go make 150,000, and like you gotta love this shit from your soul, like because when I don't do the music, it make me no matter if I'm making money or not, I'm gonna be in the studio just I'm gonna record, and that's just me because I love the music. If I'm not recording, I feel funny. So I know the love for the music is there, but it's like far as like yeah, quitting and all that, I done it. I done tried to do everything else but the music and do other shit and still had to come back to the music. So that's how I knew that everything was real.
Now that's real right there. Now, what was one of you know what I'm saying that growing up as a child, like when it came to the mentors, your role models when it came to the music, who did you grow up listening to? What made you say, damn, you know what? I want to be the next rapper. What was your mentors like?
Man, my role, you know, I jam some pop. Well, really, I was really more of an R&B artist. Like, man, I know a lot of people doubt R. Kelly, but hey, no matter what he did in his personal life, or I don't know what the fuck, you know, if he say she say, and you know what I'm saying. But hey, I fuck with his music. You know, he was one of my favorite artists. But like, far as me actually doing the rap, it was mainly like Webby and Boosie, you know, Chameleon, all the H-Town movement through the Chocolate Screw. Like Dallas, I really won. I was on Big Chief because he from the West. Shout out to A1 Yola. He was actually signed for High for Life with my brother when I was like a sophomore in high school. And then when I started listening to him, it made me kind of okay, man. I actually want to do this. I mean, people probably don't know him, but it's like, yeah. But he made me actually want to like put lyrics on tracks. And then even from the standpoint of where we came up with the Get It Big, you know, it was pieces of this club back in the day called Venice Beach. And then there was some girls in the crowd talking about, get it, bitch. Hey, get it, bitch. You were throwing her hand at her homegirl and she was shaking her head. So that piece was, I already clipped. Then we used to jam Webby, because Webby had that, when he had that like Beyonce, like
Yeah.
Trina, big booty, and then for the face like Maya, ass like Trina, like little pieces like Webby, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna give people credit where it's due, but I ain't never just got to talk about it. But yeah, all them people, man, Webby, Boosie, I would love to work with them. Like, it ain't no hate, but it's like, you know, when you piecing your song together, that's really how the Get It Big came about. Like, yeah, Webby was part of that, like Maya, like Trina, he like Beyonce, you know, like these little pieces we put together, and then that mug came to be a banger in '07.
Let's go. And that's banging. When I say, man, that was the era, you know what I'm saying, where Boogie is that real movement in Texas, you know what I'm saying, in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? And man, it really changed your life, you know what I'm saying? Like ATL, they had what's his name, Soldier Boy. You see it,
We was on.
and you know, when it let's go ahead and talk about DSR though, man. You know, they go hard in the game with that shit, man.
Yeah, nah, man, I love DSR, bro. Like it's like we grew up on that, man. Like ain't a stain on me, and you know, Caprice Classic. Oh man, I can go back. It's the Big T, UCK, Chew on the mic. Like that's what we used to. Man, I ain't listen to that song. You actually would have made me jam that shit once we get out there.
Yep.
Like you gonna make, but man, like now and DSR didn't get the credit they deserved when they was out. Like they was kind of the first ones to break it in, but to me, man, they supposed to be like the Yo God is a Dallas type shit. And I mean, they still legends. Don't get me wrong, cause Tuck still doing his thing, Tum Tum, all of them. You know, in fact, Bowser was my boy, man. Like, you know, he gave me a feature that a long time ago that, you know, it was way back in the gap. But, you know, no, shout out to DSR, bro.
That's real. That's real. Now, if you could collaborate with anybody out here right now, it can be Dallas, it can be elsewhere. Who would you love to collaborate with right
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll be with all the top people in Dallas, I'll be right now, Yellow Beezy, Trap, Big X the Plug. Anybody that's really got like a name, Lil Ronnie. Matter of fact, Lil Ronnie, Johnny Damn D. You know, really, I don't really be tripping. You know, but it's like, but like if it was just like on some money and power plays, like yeah, Lil Baby or something like that, cause you want Yo Gotti, like somebody that's gonna stamp. Like once you get them type of names on your music, it's gonna skyrocket because it's gonna be like, damn, how he do that? You know, everything is like once you do this and then everybody see it, the Dallas is like a monkey see, monkey do. You know, it's like, damn, he with what's called whoop the whoop. Oh, he in the video and they really doing this, then that's where all the support come from.
now? Okay. Okay, that's real. Now, in your career, if you can change something for the better, what would it be? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we all get older, we all learn from our mistakes. What would you do
Yeah.
different?
I have a real conversation with all the people that I had did music with and the stuff that I held back that right now I'm old and I see, okay, now back in the day we didn't have kids. Now we got kids. So it's like we'd have kept it more realer if we had to fight it out or however we had to do it. We'd have pulled that shit together and we'd have stayed consistent. Like if we'd have stayed consistent, it would have worked out. Cause it was like that one song was so big, it took us so many places that it's like, man, we had another song sitting right here. We just had to go to the radio station, or it really wasn't. We weren't strategic enough at the time when we had the word, you know. And then now it's like that's majority what I do over, man. It'll be some real conversations that are really it might hurt some people feelings or however, because some people need to hear some stuff like one dude in the group, you might be too gangster, bro, or man, do this, or we can do it like this to make, hey, you the dude that's really standing out. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're gonna have you more highlighted on the song more than okay, so it'll make it look good for everybody. And then contracts and money and all that would have been like better, like ASCAP and BMI. Like, shoot, like, you know, if you don't know about music, we made this song just coming out of high school. So ASCAP, BMI. Now that everything went, now you know all the stuff to copyright your music and do whatever you need to do. So you get paid 30% here, you get 30%, 33%, or however it go, you know. But in the game that we would have been teaching each other now more than just like we just going just with whatever's going, you know.
That's real. And what's the best way to get paid behind your music? You know, because I know back in the gap, you know what I'm saying, as artists would produce their tracks, their CDs, they'd be outside in the streets. You know what I'm saying, a trunk full of CDs, talking to people at the clubs, at the shows. Now we got the technology. Now it's all about that internet. What's the best way to get paid out here? Would you go back to the old ways or would you combine both together? Let me know.
With technology, man, because I ain't gonna lie. I like the CD way, but just the era we in, you gotta get the followers. You gotta get you gotta get people behind you where they can go stream it and take out. That's why I was saying about like how the gatekeepers of Dallas, man, they holding Dallas back. It's like because I heard the narrative the other day. Everybody was saying, man, Dallas ain't making no good music. I'm like, man, you know how many motherfuckers in Dallas that I just went to a showcase last Friday and I heard a lot of talent. Like, you're going to hear everything. You're going to hear the little babies or you're going to hear whatever you need to hear. But times 10, I heard that. But it's just the backing of the music, like, and the support on like, if you ain't got the support and then you ain't got nobody in Dallas that's really pushing for Dallas, then it's like, I mean, what are we doing? You know, ain't no DJs breaking music no more down here for a Dallas artist. Like, not that I've seen in a few years.
That's real, man. Hey, we combine both and really get this money out here. And it's like us to me, man, it's a lot of competition, of course. Everybody rapping here and there, but like this shit is a team sport. You know what I'm saying? Everybody representing Dallas, but everybody ain't fucking with everybody in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's a problem, especially when everybody got money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got money. They can really put a lot of this money together and create their own big movement that really push for greatness out here. You know, and that's what I gotta say about that. Now, what's the mission? Well, like your mission right now, 2023 going into 2024. What's your mission and your plan for this music coming out now?
Man, really, I'm putting a face on the Get It Big. And then on the new music, I'm really trying to push the boogie movement again, man, like on some 2024 and really put the guns down, you know, because the more you get the message about putting the guns down, putting the gloves up or something, I feel like it'll be better, you know. Like far as like Charleston White, he talking that shit. Like, let him say something about me. We gonna box. Now we gonna make money about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody got a problem with me, we getting in these gloves. You know, cause I come from that. You know, I was at the Boys and Girls Club in West Dallas where nigga RIP the monkey, man. Shit, we boxing in the ring. He whooping my ass. You know what I'm saying? But it taught me to be like, man, you got to get tougher. Then you playing football. Like, it's just a lot, man. A lot of kids really, they'll look at the, you know, hear the NBA young boys and all that, and they'll go, it's easy to go get a gun. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to go shoot somebody. They get ass whooped and go shoot somebody. But it's a lot of artists, man. Like right now, I'm pushing that gloves down, or guns down, gloves up, bro. Cause like these youngsters ain't like. And then from my daddy, he was 22 years military, so he didn't play no games with me. Like, man, like I come in, sneak in the house, he whooped my ass, bro, and make me feel that shit. I didn't go call the police. I wish I would call the police. I wouldn't be talking to you right now. You know.
So you feel okay. I like that you said that. You know how they say, man, it takes a village to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, do you feel like the guidance when it comes to the young generation now is lost? Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? They so focused on, like you say, the drill music, picking up a gun, committing a crime, but
Yep.
it's hard for them to get out that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, man, it's so easy for you to commit something, but it's hard for you to get up out of it. You 18 plus 19, 20, 21, you done threw your whole life away because you trying to prove a point to a clique that go honestly snitch on you. See, my brand, everyone now loyal for a reason. I stand on that. Niggas are smiling in your face, say they down with you, but they hating on you. They snaking you. They backdooring you. They pillow talking you. You know, so we stand on E and L for a reason. So that's why it's best to know the difference between people who go smile in your face, you know what I'm saying, but hate you, versus the people who really put on for you. The people who see you, you know what I'm saying, posting something, you know, they know it's a movement. Word of mouth is encouragement. Word of mouth is support. Word of mouth will take you to the next level. People will see that you climbing up the tree with a tree full of fruit and pull you down from the tree when everybody can climb up the same damn tree and get to it. You see what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with these people right now. That's why when it comes to these so-called friends, bro, that so-called love, I see that shit from a mile away, and I cut the light switch off. Either you rocking with me and you supporting this movement, you know what I'm saying, you appreciate what we got going together, or my nigga, you in the way. You know what I'm saying? So the children is lost to me, honestly. They out here going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to respect their elders. They definitely quick to talk some shit to a grown up, knowing damn well they gonna get their head knocked off, but then they want to pull guns. People need to stop putting themselves in situations where they honestly need to think before they speak, think before they do, before they get caught in situations where it's hard for them to get out of.
Yeah.
Nah,
you right. All you saying, bro? Like that's the new generation lost, man. Like, and I got, you know, I know little youngsters right now, man. Like they out here tripping, like, cause see, I got on the side of this rap stuff, I got an AAU basketball team, and it go from 4U, 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U to 14U, and the 14U, man, it's like the support even on the basketball team, man, it's like ain't nothing there. You know, like they out on their own. So when they turn 16, 17, you might be running with a clique of dudes, like, cause see the narrative is, you know, them your boys, they feel like they taking care of you, or, you know, they'll go buy some weed, or y'all selling weed together, but y'all thinking it's all everybody selling weed. But it's like, man, y'all not together. It's still like you say, it's a competition. All everything from the music to the hustling to whatever, if you're pimping, however it goes, it's all a competition. Like, especially in Dallas, man. Like, well, it's really everywhere. But like I say, like how you saying, the gatekeepers of the Dallas is kind of holding Dallas back too. It ain't just it's the music, the young being lost, and it's the gatekeepers of Dallas that's kind of putting the lock on this stuff, man.
like that. Hey, and like I always say, man, kings and queens gotta lead by example. See,
Yep.
I didn't already did my dirt. I didn't already got charged before. I didn't already had that experience. You know what I'm saying? I got children. I didn't already had that experience where I'm away from my children. You know what I'm saying? They looking for their daddy. I promised
Yeah.
myself now that a man like me ain't got no business behind no bars with all the talent, the gifts that God put into me. You know what I'm saying? This is where us as men need to come together and understand and recognize for real, you know what I'm saying, real individuals. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ain't doing this for no likes. We ain't doing this to get no pat on the back from people who really hating on us. See, we go pat ourselves on the back first before the next person because they trying to find out how we get it so they can take it instead of coming with us to do it together. You know what I'm saying? And I told my children as they get older, stop calling everybody your friend. Stop
Yeah.
telling, you know, all your business to these called people. Then you find out when you go back to school, all your business you done told is already linked into the school with certain people. Now they clowning you. You know what I'm saying? Stop, you know what I'm saying, claiming these games when you ain't street, when you don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy for people to get into trouble, but hard to get out. They gonna regret a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, as time go on. And with felonies, with domestics, it's hard for people to get any type of apartments or even good jobs out here. We living in 2023, 24, man. It's all about growth and development versus anything else that's going on in the world right now, man.
Yeah. Nah, for real, man. Yeah, 'cause you the same way on me, man. Cause I'm coaching, and then I got to get the kids motivation and or however it go. So that installed in me, and then through my kids, they already know, man. And I think right now they on the right track, but just you can't speak for every household. 'Cause I teach them how to sway away from the kids that okay, they doing this, so you don't need to get involved in that. Or even if I see my kids indulging in something that's like that I know they shouldn't be, I'm a sway them away from that. And then, but I'm gonna keep it real to them. You know what I'm saying? Like all the way 100, where they ain't going down the wrong track or don't do what I did. That you know, like, cause like you said, we make mistakes, man. Like we all human. So it's like at the end of the day, you gotta like with these kids, you gotta be real with them, man. Cause like a lot of them lost right now that I see. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. And you know what? To go ahead and close that out, see, parents nowadays,
Yeah.
they too busy doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They may be whatever the fuck they doing. They don't
Yeah.
really have time for their children. Now, you know what they give them? Here, take this tablet. Here,
Yeah.
take this phone.
Yeah.
These kids nowadays are engulfed in YouTube, TikTok, all of these videos that teaches them how to become criminals.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
when things get offending you, like, damn, where does this come from? It came from you not putting that time into your children. It come from you not asking them questions on a day-to-day basis. How is school? How you feeling? Matter of fact, let's have these group conversations where we can talk about what's to come. What do we need to improve in? See, a lot of kids run to the streets because they feel like they ain't getting that attention from their household, from their
Yeah.
parents. Damn,
Yeah.
man, why you thugging? Shit, man, because my mama, nobody paid me attention. Damn, nigga, why you out here hustling? Shit, because I don't know how to get no other money, no other way. Don't get me wrong, bro. We all done been through them streets. I done got trapped out 24/7 and got tickets and bullshit behind my rap, behind being a trap star. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to these streets. And I know as we grow, as we get stronger, as we get older, we got to mold the ones who looking up to us. I'll be damned and I'll be disappointed if something was to happen to my children or the people who watch me when I had a chance to change them, when I had a opportunity to sway them away from bullshit that came into this path. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of parents honestly need to wake up because we are their number one teachers before they go into the schools, before they hit the streets. You know what I'm saying? So what are we teaching our children? Some niggas okay with smoking weed with their kids. Some niggas okay with tossing up and toasting with their children. I be damn. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But at the same time, the question is, what are we teaching our kids? You know what I'm saying? We tuned in with that Poetic Roots podcast, Money Train. You know what I'm saying? We got Little High. You know what I'm saying? We gonna definitely talk about the guns down, gloves up movement right there. That's real popping. You know what I'm saying? That's really a good thing that's going on in the city of Dallas. Shout out to my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Chase, the whole clique. Y'all know who y'all is, man. Who behind it? You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all. We about to go ahead and pay some more bills. You know what time it is. Poetic Roots Podcast. We got Little High in the building. You know what I'm saying? Dropping them jewels. So hopefully you over there taking these notes, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they taking notes because what we got going on is that power. Grind time with Money Train. Hold that thought.
Mr. Monroe, man, get your hands off me, bro. Look, I ain't say nothing to nobody. I ain't no snitch, man.
Shh. I believe you.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, why would you be lying to me?
Right. No reason.
But unfortunately for you, my associate Vic sees otherwise. And I trust his judgment.
Man, give me the money, man. Is it all here?
Man, it's all there, man.
You're late. This is my business. Come on, man. Follow the scene.
Say, man, listen here, man. I just need you to deliver this time, man. And do me a big favor, man. Get rid of the car, because there's more where that come from, man.
Now listen, this is my job. This is what I do. All you need to do is wait for me to call you. Do not contact me. No tracks, no traces. When the job is done, I'll call you. Other than that, be silent. Take care.
Are you Miss White?
Yes, I am. This is my daughter, Justice.
Was the guy pretending to be the father of a young...
So you know you tune back in and we'll see your Money Train. So that last video, that's basically me going into the movie industry. You know what I'm saying? Me playing these roles when it comes to these movies. The way it showed, it really didn't show y'all much. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely transitioned over into writing my own movie. You know what I'm saying? The name of the movie is called A Broken Vessel. And
Yeah.
you know, with that, you know, I really can say that it's been a real movement behind this, you know what I'm saying, this play I got going on. And man, hey, like I say, it's all about each one teach one. I tell people to this day, if they can do it, so can you. All you gotta do is apply yourself. All you gotta do is challenge yourself. And what they say, a challenge is worth going through and doing. Trials and tribulations plus your testimony is meant for you to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna better you. It's gonna strengthen you. You know what I'm saying? It's growth and development. You know you tuned in with CEO Money Train. We got Little High in the building. Little High was popping, man. Talk that shit.
Hey, man, you know we back in the building, man. You know, we gonna just keep going down through there, man. We talking about this music, about the state of hip hop in Dallas and why it ain't taking off how it need to be.
That's real. That's so real. I mean, we talked about, you know what I'm saying, how the support is there, but it's not. We talked about how is it that people from not from Dallas can come to Dallas and you know put on, make so many $1,000+ but when it comes to the artists in Dallas, they're not showing that same love. We talked about the definition of support. What does it take to be consistent? We also talked about basically what's the best way to market yourself, should I say, and make money off of your music. You know, for those who tapping in and listening, drop your comments down below. You know what I'm saying? If you a rap artist, you up next, drop your comments down below. You feel me? Show that love. We in the city, man. We holding it down from city to city. And we got a Little High in the building, man. This shit go back, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, we bringing back the new, you know what I'm saying, Dougie music, you know what I'm saying? And this is where it's going down. It's a movement, you know what I'm saying? Put them guns down, put them gloves up, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we at. You know, we got the party lifestyle. Let's talk a little bit about that party lifestyle, because when them tracks come on, fam, everybody turned up in the club, and then you on stage doing your thing, bro. How does it feel to get the response you get?
Oh man, that response, like when I see the crowd going crazy, it make you like, man, it's crazy, bro. Like it's really, if you ain't felt it before, it's like when you see Lil Baby them on stage and the crowd just rocking, but being on the other side of that is like, man, it's a crazy feeling. Like, it's like you catching the Holy Ghost, but it's a rap ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
That's real, man. So if you can tell the youth right now anything positive, encouraging, what would it be?
Hey man, just to me, y'all gotta stop being followers, man, and be your own, like lead by example. Like you can go to school, it's cool to be the gangster kid, but and you make straight A's. It's like kids just look at somebody that's coming up from a fucked up situation and they just don't understand. But it'd be like at a certain age, it's certain kids that catch on quicker, and they can motivate the other kid, but you never know, like, what trauma people go through, like mama and daddy passing away, and you get up, you stand with your granny, and then they thugging. But you might be a smart kid, but it's just kids really like motivating each other to like do wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that for every kid. But like I can say for the Dallas schools, I know, like when you go to the Carters, when you go to the Kimballs, when you go to it's just like from the hood, from like West Dallas, South Dallas, East Dallas, North Dallas. It's like it's a bad narrative on just like the black communities that we dealing with, man. Like, but like just some positive, man. Just like if you try to do right, man, right will come by you. If you do wrong, wrong gonna happen to you, and that's really how it go.
I like that. That's real. That's why they say you think positive, you get positive results.
Yeah.
Say you think negative, you get negative results. People
Yep.
speak a lot of negativity into their life on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Who was to change their mind frame and stop blaming people for the mistakes and things that they go through and take accountability on top of accept it and move on with a plan and strategize what they want to do, it'll be a better place for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's best to wake up and honestly only have positive type of movements. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, so we love our music, you know what I'm saying? We love our craft and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about what do you feed your mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to these kids. A lot of these kids, like we say, are lost out here. And again, it take us as the village to make sure that these kids are corrected. Now, we about to go ahead and move on because we going ham. Powerful
Yeah.
message, back to back. What was your first song written, fam, as you was growing up into this music industry?
The first song ever written was, man, I had a song called "Swang and Swerve," and what's so crazy about it, I can't even remember the verse, but I remember it was swanging and swerve, swanging and swerve. Up in the bourbon, I be swanging and swerve. Now I do it a little bit. I'm swanging and swerving with a yellow bird. It was kind of on that Houston style, man. Cause I was a big Chopper Screw fan, so I was really on that Power Wow, Chameleon, and 50-50 Little Twin, OG Ron C, and Fuck Action 25, and all the slow jams, and uh, DJ High C, all of Mr. Rogers, Mr. Rogers from Houston, he made I Get It Big beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I was all the way on Houston just far as, when I first like did music. It was like I was trying to emulate them.
Okay. Hey man, big shout out to H Town. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of should I say footsteps and word, you know what I'm saying, and connections out there, you know what I'm saying. Shout out
Yeah.
to House, you know what I'm saying, who a lot of the artists, you know what I'm saying, who fucks with me on that on a level, you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of them on my podcast, you know what I'm saying. Man, Houston is a city of its own, man. Shout out to Little Flip, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine, everybody who doing their thing in Houston, and also shout out to Dallas, man. That's where we at, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to all you rappers, R&B singers who really taking the time to perfect your craft. You know what I'm saying? Investing into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Spending money, you know, staying consistent. So big shouts out and salutes to y'all, you know what I'm saying? The heads go off to that. You know, and man, so still on that same topic, what song of yours took off? Was it multiple songs? Was it what song took off?
It was you talking about just far as my music?
Yeah.
Get It Big was the first one, but now actually it was a song we had called Sitting on Blades. It was Sitting on Blades. Cause before Get It Big even took off, they had Sitting on Blades on the Kill It or Feel It. Like back in the day when they used to do that. And then they used to have it like you'll go every week, and then about like a month or so, you can end up like in a championship of the music. And Sitting on Blades won the K104 battle. And then we had Get It Big on already in rotation. But they didn't even want that in the contest because they were like, man, it's gonna win regardless. We already know that's gonna do what it needs to do. So the first song that I ever had that was on the radio was Sitting on Blades.
Sitting on damn Blaze, man. We are in Dallas, baby. You know, hey, we known for we known for the swag, we known for the cars, we known for the food, we known for hey man, the dance music, you know, so we known for a lot of historical things out here in the city that can't be slept. I don't give a damn where you from. Niggas go gravitate to Dallas. Big
Yep.
shout out to that boy Mo 3, man, who really, you know what I'm saying, fucks with me on the level where Mo
Yeah.
3 can't wait, camp my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I was getting the contract to do their clothing brand. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Three, he noticed me when he seen my clothing brand. Everyone not loyal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before he died, you know what I'm saying? Like we had our conversations, you know what I'm saying? So for those who ain't tapped in yet, make sure y'all jump on my Spotify and listen in to the interview about Mo 3 and how he, you know what I'm saying, introduced me to the clique and the whole nine. So the talent is in Dallas, man. We got a lot of talent. We got a lot of people who really go hard at what they do and love what they do. You know, so another question is basically any advice for the new artists coming out in 2023, 24? What would you say?
Hey, well, really, I tell them, hey man, you got a network. Hey, don't be antisocial where you ain't ready to communicate with people because you're gonna have to open up. Like even if you is on like you doing gangster music and you just want to be with your clique, you gotta talk to people, man. Because you don't talk to nobody, or because that's how we popped out. We talked to a couple people and it opened doors to get us in that situation. You know.
That's real. Hey, so for those who tapping in, for those who listening, the new artists, you can't be anti-social. I don't give a damn what you into. If you want to make it to the next level, if you want to connect with the right people, you got to be out when it's popping. You got to politic. You got to push yourself because don't nobody want to push you harder than you want to push yourself. See,
Yep.
people talk a good game. They, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got you, bro. I share your content. I do this. But once you look up, you done seen that they haven't done much. They haven't done anything that they done spoke about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got our own lives. Of course, we got our own lifestyles and things that's popping off. But
Yeah.
let your word be bond. You know what I'm saying? If you really cutting for a person on any type of level, and you know that nigga, or you know that female, and you know where that came from and where they are now, it's only right to hit that like button. It's only right to drop a comment. But the problem is this group of people may not like you, but he know you. So he or she may not drop a comment in the content. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's fugazi. So for the new artists out here, watch out for that. For the new artists out here, just stay hungry, put your money into it, and get out there in them streets and work. You feel me? That's how we come in on this Poetic Rules podcast. Be the next special guest on the podcast. We going in. See your money. We got a little high. You know, holding it down. Get it big. Y'all look out for the new music video dropping. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Grind time, man. When I say keep doing your thing, fam, keep pushing for greatness. This your
Yeah.
comeback. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, hey man, I done learned a lot of lessons based off of what I done already been through when it comes to A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? Man, anything else you want to say right now, fam?
I mean, man, I think we pretty much we tapped in on a lot of stuff, man. But you know, we can go deeper, man. It's gonna be a part two of this.
Oh yeah, big A. With that being said, part two is on the way. We gonna be live in the flesh, though. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And that's how we go come. You know, new building will be coming soon for the artists. You know what I'm saying? Get the podcast in the actual building when everybody can really pull up to it and enjoy themselves. Get the comfortability and things that come with it, plus the music. You know, so much love to those who've been watching. You tuned in with CEO Money Train. We got special guests, you know what I'm saying? Lil High in the building, Trap Stars in the building. Don't sleep on greatness, man. Much more to come. Stay tuned in and check us out on Spotify. Check us out on iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? We on big platforms right now. Apple Music, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the podcast. This interview, I will rip the audio so we can go ahead and put it onto iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? So when people drive streets in the city, they can pull up Spotify, they can pull up iHeartRadio and listen in to this encouraging, powerful message that we already put on, you know, display. Man, before we hang up, where can people find you at? On what platform and what's going down?
Hey, man, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Hey, follow me at LILHIGH 2014. That's the Instagram. Then Facebook, you can find me as Joe High, JoeHigh. And then, man, hey, we gonna go from there.
Yeah, feel me? Make sure y'all tap in with me as well. You feel me? Poetic Roots Podcast on Instagram, hashtag Poetic Roots Podcast on Facebook, CEO Money Train on Facebook. Just type it in. Matter of fact, you can pull me up in Google. CEO Money Train, you'll see the whole platform and what we got going on, the mission, the statement, and the reason why we doing this. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned in, man. Everybody go ahead and, you know, have Lil High go ahead and do his intro again when it comes to the video we already have. But other than that, man, it's been a blessing, fam. Stay tuned in, stay on real quick, man. We about to pay these bills again. Grind time with Money Train.
Hey, what's up with it, man? It's your boy Lil High from the Trap Stars. And you know I'm gonna get it big with my boy Money Train. We on the Poetic Roots Podcast Wednesday. Hey, be on the lookout, man. We gonna talk about the new boogie movement in 2023. Hey, man, put them guns down. Hey, put the gloves up if you got beef, man. We at the end of drill music, man. Hey, we need to go back to party life. But we gonna get more into it, man, on the podcast. Y'all be on the lookout.
You already know it's a grind time. It's a green light, man. CEO Money Train. Lil High. It's going down. Poetic Rules Podcast this Wednesday. Make sure y'all tap in. Green light. You know what time it is.
And just like that, man, Lil High, man, I definitely appreciate you. Part two is on his way. You know what I'm saying? Grind time and big blessings to you and your family, my boy.
Already, man. Appreciate the love, man. Hey, I appreciate everything. We gonna get down through it again, man. While I'm on my other journey going on tour and doing what I'm doing now.
Hey, for real though. And that boy TJ, man, said what's popping. That nigga say 100 on everything. I'm over here looking on my on comments right now. And we also had a person say, who are the gatekeepers, bro? We need to change them.
Yeah. Hey, shout out seeing a lot of him too, bro. Like, hey, he really another Mo3 in the city on the cool. And you're gonna hear a lot of him, man, in 2024.
Let's get it. TJ, man, you know what time it is with us, man. You know it's a big movement. E&L in the building. Everyone that loyal clothing brand in the building. Little High in the building. Y'all stay tuned in for 2024. Way more to come. Grind time. Salute. Money Train. Poetic Roots Podcast, and I'm gone.